I'd like to call to order the Finance Committee meeting for November 19th, 2024 at 5:30 p.m. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Attendance roll call.
Alderperson Wolf.
Here.
Schrader.
Here.
Madden.
Here.
We have a quorum present.
Thank you. Public meeting notice.
This meeting was noticed in accordance with the open meeting law on Friday, November 15th, 2024.
Thank you. New business. Recommend approval of athletic field usage policies and procedures and Park Arthur tournament application.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
Yes. Just have a quick question on that.
Tammy, you want to come up in case?
The last field that we did is bigger than the other fields?
The one we're doing right now?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, and we're going to charge the same amount of rates for all the fields? Okay, and that field cost us a lot more money with everything that went up. I think we should reconsider and take a look at the costs of what we're going to do for that field alone.
We will for the 2026 year, but we don't know for sure when we're going to be able to start using it. It's
Right.
at 90% completion right now, but we're also at the top of the market with everybody around us, and other communities are now putting in fields. So if
That's
we
a full-size
price our
field though. Are they putting
Right.
full-size fields in?
yes, and we'll start to price ourselves out of getting anybody to use it.
I mean, I think we're all on the same page. We want to maximize our investment there, but I would recommend let's follow staff's lead on this and let's go this season and see how it is and then readjust it after we know where the market is on it.
That's fine. I just wanted to bring it to attention. So just because of the size of the field and the cost,
Sure.
I think we at least deserve to look at it. It looks like you're on top of it, so that's good.
This year alone, we brought in $65,000 for field use fees on Park Arthur 1, 2, and 3. So we're doing pretty good for that account, the revolving, to keep working for when we have to fix them in like 10 years.
Okay, thanks. Any other questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Recommend approval of a letter of credit reduction for Peach Lane LLC Twin Silos subdivision.
Move to approve.
Any discussion, questions on this? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Recommend approval of award of bid for Boxhorn dredging project.
Motion
Move to
approved.
approve. Second.
Alderman Madden and Alderman Schrader. All right. Scott, do you want to come up and explain this one? This one's a little more nuanced. You do have a memo in your packet on
So
this.
this is for the dredging for Boxhorn, okay? Service contract, scooping it all that muck out and then putting it on site kind of near where we have our Boxhorn storage place up there. Ryan tried to get as multiple bids as possible. It's a very unique work that this stuff does. The person who actually does it, it's ILM. They're the only ones that bid on it. They're from Wanakee. They're right now as a sub to Stark Asphalt doing the bolt ramp for Idle Isle. So they're out there now. When we took down Little Muskego Lake with that 6 to 7 feet, they were all up here doing all the dredging for all the private homes along Little Muskego Lake. This is what they do. They are a dredger. One company never got back to us. The other company said it's too small of a job for them to handle. It really isn't that big of a job for when you're talking major dredging work. The bid it's under our capital project. As soon as they're done pouring the ramp, which should be hopeful next week, they're just going to mobilize down the Boxhorn and start doing the work this year. So
I apologize, at least my packet here does not have the memo Scott prepared for it. Does yours online?
Online.
It's on yours? Okay, sorry. My printout doesn't have it, so I wanted to make sure you had it. So the biggest thing on this was we only got one bidder on it. However, it came in within what we expected it to be on it. I know
It
you
was
guys
like, what, 30,000
like getting
less or
more than
something?
one
yeah,
bid.
but again, we had to do $3,000 probably to do a test out there, a sample test. I had to probably spend a couple grand to get the permit through DNR. Does that make sense? You have to pay for the permit. But I did all the permit work myself. If they would have done the permit work, it probably would have been an extra $30,000. And the other thing too is we're keeping it on site. If we started moving this to a landfill, that would cost a lot more money as well. So
And you said they're a sub for,
Stark asphalt.
so they're reputable?
Yeah,
You're-
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh, they met with Ryan like 3 or 4 times because they wanted to kind of to bid it like, okay, this is what it looks like. They took their time doing it, so.
Okay.
We've used them on a number of big, larger projects around town over the years.
They're using them right now for the project that's out at Isle. They're sub to Stark right
Okay.
now.
So is this gonna be like a mountain of dirt where that thing is, or?
Yeah, well, they're
It's
gonna
be
like.
higher up?
We're gonna make it and we're gonna, cover.
It's
make a
going
little-
downhill there, you'll be able to?
Yeah, we'll be able to cover it, and then we're gonna put some cover over the top of it, and then, from Ryan told me what is a good thing to do is we'll use that and mix it in with topsoil and use it for our projects.
Oh, so you'll start taking away?
Yeah,
Which, okay, good.
it was very interesting. I didn't know we could use it, or there's a sustainability, feature for it, so.
Any other questions?
Scott, does the Corps of Engineers dictate where that can go?
No, DNR.
DNR?
Yep, so
Okay.
we've worked with the DNR about it.
Okay, thank
So,
you.
yeah. A lot of it has to dictate when you take a test. We took a test sample, and based off that test sample, then the environmentalists from the DNR said, okay, this is where it goes. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Any other questions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? That passes. Recommend approval of a resolution to support receipt of grant funding for state and local cybersecurity grant program.
Motion approved.
Second.
Discussion. Barb had applied for a grant for essentially to strengthen our internal networks. I don't know if any of you have been following the news this past week, but Sheboygan is right now under ransom. They got hacked and they're holding all their stuff ransom. So this type of stuff helps work against things like that happening. So she applied for it, and I believe the dollar amount, $24,000 towards it. So it'll go towards like having higher encryption, better passwords, and just overall better security.
And that's a budgeted item, so it'll be less money again, so.
Correct. This is money
Good stuff.
that would save us money in the long run. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. There is no finance director's report. Communications and miscellaneous business. Motion to adjourn.
Motion adjourned.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned at 5:38.